Hi, it's Wendy. I'm back. Sorry it's been so long, but you're all aware of the craziness that's been going on for a year and a half. I'm really focused on making videos more consistently, just to explain what has been going on. Uh, for those of you that subscribe, they heard my brother was going to take me on my first official vacation in 40 years to Ecuador. We did it and COVID hit. So I got a great week in Ecuador. Great people, highly recommend it, up in the mountains, beautiful. And then we had to get back. So my brother back to Montreal and me back to New Hampshire, where my dog was, this little guy. You know, a friend was taking care of him. So it took 2 weeks of quarantine in Quito, which is a beautiful city and beautiful people there. And then we got a flight to Toronto, and then Montreal, expatriate flight, Canadian. And so my brother and I, he wanted to send me, there was an American flight and he wanted to send me, but I wasn't going to go without him. There was no way. I said, we're in this together. So we got Toronto, Montreal. Then we both spent 2 weeks in quarantine in his place in Montreal, overlooking the mountain, which is beautiful. Then I had to get back to my dog in the States. So I rented a car. All of this was like you wouldn't believe. I didn't have my license on me. I'm trying to rent a car. So got a car rental. Then I had to find a place to stay because I was staying with this wonderful, paying rent with this wonderful 84-year-old lady who I adore. But, you know, I couldn't go back because of COVID to her place. So, and by the way, I do believe I had COVID in Ecuador. I mean, I had all the symptoms. I had a heavy cough for a month, but I just kept using oregano oil, the wild North American urban spice one, which you can use every day. I just put it in my drinking water. I was taking that like crazy, and it just kept the fluid coming up and moving. So then I had to find a place in New Hampshire, and the person that looking after my dog's daughter had a place that I could rent. So I ended up 2 more weeks before I could go back to work at a health food store in quarantine. So now I've done 6 weeks of quarantine in a short period of time. So then I went back to work, and I had to finally leave that job. They just weren't paying enough, not enough for me to even find a rental. And I couldn't go back to where I was with the elder lady. And that was just a joy. I spent 2 years at her place, and it was a joy. So I couldn't find a place, and I knew I had to leave there, and COVID's going on and everything's going on. So I went to Canada because I'm a dual citizen. So I went to live with my sister in Canada. So I went there, and I was 2 weeks in quarantine in a trailer. So that's 2 months of that year. And during this whole time, I didn't have anyone to help me. I've always had some person to help me take videos, upload videos. You know, I'm still learning so much. But right now, I have someone who, you know, I've got showing me how to do this step by step. That's why I'm saying I want to be able to be on my own, be able to do this no matter where I am. To be able to connect with you and connect with all the things I'm learning all the time. This is just what I do. I'm always reading, I'm always researching. And I love sharing. I love sharing the information because all this makes my life better. So hopefully if it makes my life better to any degree, it'll also help you. So then I left my sisters to come back to the States because I had a place to live for 3 months with a friend in the States, a woman friend. And so I went there, and I house painted and helped do stuff around and everything for 3 months. And then it was, then I am now in the state of Maine, and with renting a trailer for 3 months during the summer. So I have no idea what the cold weather will bring or where I'll be. Down to what fits in my car. And it's been a great experience of letting go of material possessions. Uh, what I've been doing in the meantime is I'm definitely meditating twice a day. I still walk every day with my dog. Walking keeps me sane, and where I happen to be, there's a beautiful 3-mile walk along a river. I do that every morning, and it's just beyond. It's magical. It had rained all night, and this morning it was magical out there. So, so my goal, one of my main goals, I've got a part-time job repping for an awesome company that's 100% of the profits go to support organic farmers or regenerative farmers, and I don't see that anywhere. Usually it's 1 or 2%, but you know, just trying to do some good stuff for this planet. Eating clean, so I'll be sharing stuff I'm doing. You know, I've lived in so many different situations and houses because I've moved 9 times since Bria's passed, and you know, she was my home base, and so I'm definitely, must admit, I'm struggling to find a home base again. I just put an ad today as a house sitter. You know, I'll see what the powers that be, spirit, you know, presents to me. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful for this vehicle to be able to share with you. I mean, one of the most wonderful stories recently was a young child like my daughter in Sweden who has started creeping and crawling, and God, that made my more than my day, my month, my year. So this is why I do this, because as I said way back, you know, when 40 years ago, when Bree was born, there was no computer. There was no, I had to search desperately for information, alternative information. So I do this because I want anybody anywhere to be able to have hope and see there's so much you can do. I've become a sprouter, so I'll be sharing that with you. I love it. And sprouting is, you know, 20 to 30% more nutrients in the sprouts than in the full broccoli. Like the broccoli sprouts are awesome. And you can blender them in things, so that's one thing. And simple things like simple snacks, and you know, how I've gone from living in huge houses, other people's, huge houses, to a trailer, to things in between, and how you can still manage your lifestyle. You know, I am still here. I am sane. I am healthy. I am medication free. Got through COVID. I'm stronger because of it. My immune system is stronger because of it. And there's so much we can do to keep ourselves healthy. So I'm really anxious to go forward and do that with you. And so what I'm doing now is, it's a learning process. Take the film, how to upload it, how to put it on YouTube, and all these other things, you know. So, and it's going to work out. It'll all be great, and I'm going to be more consistent with answering any questions and comments. It's just there was no one available during COVID, that the places that I lived in, that I could have someone in to help me with the computer. So now I've got someone, and I can get this done. Thank you so much. Until our next video.